So I'm going to sit down and review some more Coen Brothers films. This will not be the end of my Coen Brothers film reviews. It's not really a series, but I still need to watch Miller's Crossing, and I'm still going to watch Miller's Crossing, but it's probably going to be a little bit down the road because I plan on doing a, like all for the month of October, a bunch of horror movies, and I'm just going to review and stuff. I think it'd be a lot of fun, but today we're going to talk about Fargo. Now, before we get into the Fargo review, if you guys want to check out my novel, The Run Around to Hell I Come, links down in the description below for the paperback copy on Amazon. I think you guys will really enjoy it. It'd mean the world to me. And for all of you guys that already have checked it out, you guys are kick-ass. Definitely check it out. Now, Fargo is a thriller by Joel and Ethan Coen. The funny thing is I've actually stayed in Fargo, North Dakota. I stayed in Fargo, North Dakota. It was a few years back. It was like, I think it's going on 3 years, maybe 4 years. Dang, time just passes by. This is a film that I really like. Okay, Frances McDormand, of course, she is a terrific actor. I'm so glad that the Coen brothers use her. Like, she's in a lot of Coen brothers films. She's just, I would love to see her come back to their films. And then Steve Buscemi, man, Steve Buscemi and William Macy. Oh, they're such, I forget what the actor is. He is in Zodiac. Forget what his name is, but he's also in this, and I love the chemistry between all the characters. This is seriously a classic. I mean, it is an straight up instant classic, and it's one of my favorite Coen Brothers films. Now, I have no shame being late to the party on this review. I just recently watched this film a few months back, and no shame. I mean, I've seen other Coen Brothers films before, like I'd watched No Country for Old Men first. Oddly enough, The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, I'd watched that before, and I never actually had a chance to get into Fargo, and now I'm trying to check out more of the Coen Brothers filmography. Old Brother Out There was one that I remember seeing like way back when, but I didn't remember anything about it, and well, certain parts. And yeah, it's just Fargo now. I'm glad I actually watched it at the age that I am now because I probably would have appreciated it more. They're almost like an exception. No Country for Old Men is an exception, and Blood Simple is too. But their films are just comedies, you know, like they're just really subtle comedies. But at the same time, they take themselves very serious. Usually, it's a serious subject matter with a little bit of like a comedic sprinkle on top, and that's one thing that I really like about the Coen Brothers. I didn't really care too much for it with Ballad of Buster Scruggs, but Fargo itself, Steve Buscemi in anything, it just feels like it's a comedy. I don't know why. I don't like feeling that way, especially him in The Sopranos. Sopranos, well, I feel like Steve Buscemi's character in The Sopranos was more of a, I think he had more of a serious approach, but in this, definitely not. I really did like the whole the fake kidnapping of the wife. Well, actually, technically, it's real to her, but the whole kidnapping thing and the money. And Coen Brothers films have a lot to do with money, you know. And I mean, of course, they make a lot, so I can kind of see why. But yeah, a lot of their films have something to do with money, and I don't know why, but just money in the center of anything is just great. I don't know why, but I can understand money makes people do crazy things, especially Big Lebowski. That's, oh man, that was another review. Yeah, Fargo, it's worth the watch. You've probably already seen Fargo. I'm not going to spoil anything about it. But yeah, Fargo, it's definitely worth the watch. I'm going to give it a 9 out of a 10. And that's honestly, the performances alone are a 10. But, you know, I did have some pacing issues with it. But other than that, I really did enjoy Fargo. It's worth the watch. If you haven't seen it, what are you doing? Definitely check it out if you like the Coen Brothers. And yeah, it's a good movie. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you guys did, leave a thumbs up and maybe subscribe. And I am back on Twitch. Now, I'm not taking it serious. I just, you know, I like to game. I like to play video games. And if you guys want to join in and maybe, you know, we can play games together, or you guys want to get in the chat and we can talk games. I'm just doing it because I don't talk about gaming stuff on the channel much anymore besides my Game of the Year video. I just think it'd be fun to, you know, just go live with friends and just have a good time. So if you guys want to follow me, the link's down in the description below. You guys can also follow me on Instagram. And if you guys want to check out the runaround, it's down there. You can check my IMDb for the future projects and stuff like that I'm working on. Hope you guys had a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.